Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Russian Fishing 4. It's been a while since I've done a fishing game or an outdoors game, and I've been waiting for a long time to get to play this game. The one thing that I love about it the most, it's free to play. There is an item mall which gives you the option to buy with purchase, but there really is no sense in it from what I've seen so far. So this is my first impression, first time play. I am, as you can see down at the bottom left corner, level 10. The reason why I chose to start at this level is so I could have the spinning rig. So you'll understand when we get into that. But where are we? We are in a small village town in Russia. And you'll notice by the language, this is the administration building. Here is the Hall of Fame for this lake. So everybody who has fished here has a time and date when they caught their fish, and record weight, and the bait they used, which I just love. You have the field kitchen, which lets you eat and rejuvenate yourself once a day. You have a tackle store with everything you can dream of, and they were spot on when they did these rigs. If you ever wanted to play a fishing game to where you could actually use the same rig you have in real life, this is it. The certain brands of lines that they were allowed to use is probably a sponsor thing, but the selection of lures is just phenomenal. I've never seen so many variants of one tackle type in a fish game. See, this is the base model, but then you have whatever bait fish is in your local region, and I love that. More variety the better, especially when it comes to fishing. And then you have your soft plastics, your wacky worms, floats, old style pencils to new upgrades. Hooks, everything you can imagine, all types. And what's neat is about the different variants within the same hook type. So you got a different size: tiny, small, small, medium, all the way up into the extra large, which is the 1/0. And you got your sinkers, your baits, live bait. And another thing that I love is you can actually go, I'll show you real quick. With a shovel and the skill, you can actually forage for fishing bait. Failed on that one. I'll find the honey hole. Just give me a minute. There we go. Earthworm, 2 pieces. So that gives you a little general idea. You don't have to buy bait if you have the skill and purchase a shovel. It's always nice to buy bait, but if you have the means, by all means, dig it. And that's another thing. At night when the bugs show up, you can get the mayflies around these light poles. You just swoop them up with a net. So that's another factor. And then there's this, the boat station, which I love that there is this in this game. You got your 1 day, your 2 day, your 3 day, and your 5 day boat rental. And then you have the fish market. And this is where you sell all your fish that you have caught. This is how you get your money to upgrade your rigs, your poles, your gear. Now, the one thing they have in this game that you don't need or have to have because of that field kitchen is the grocery store and the cafe. But they give you a large selection to fill up this bar down. At the bottom left corner, you'll see a fork and knife bar. That is your food. You do get hungry after a while, and it does kind of affect your fishing. And then there's the cafe over here that cooks and sells the local fish. Look at that, 7 pieces of perch for 48 bucks. That is a high-end meal. But hey, perch is tasty fish. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, they'll agree. Same way with panfish, bluefish, sunfish, crappie. They all taste like bags of sugar in fish form. So, where are we going to go today? Well, it's past noon. We're starting late. But we're going to go down the southern path to my favorite honey hole. And we're going to 3-pole this spot for about 30 minutes. See what we can come up with. This place that I'm getting ready to walk in through is Perch Creek. So it's just past Perch Creek. And you pass some forest camp. And all they have at the forest camp is 2 benches and a fire pit. The proper camp is across the way. And this is mosquito heaven down in here. You get a lot of newts, mayflies, higher mosquito abode, and we are here. This is the location. You gotta look for this worn out, busted dock. We'll be fishing the point of that log, the point of those 2 lily pads, and right here in front of us on the jig pole. So let's get geared up. Start off with the first rig. We're going to cast it right out underneath that log. Okay, we're going to drop it down. Move over. There we go. Got it in the fish caddy. Grab our next pole. Pick up. This pole has a medium hook and heavier line because the big fish sit out here, out past this pad. I'm going to drop this one. Go to my backpack and grab the trusty cane pole, which I have bred. The reason why I'm doing bread on this, oh, we got a hit. Ah, lost it. Yeah, it waited too long. Messing with the other pole. The reason why I'm doing bread on the cane pole is because I'm going for carp on that. I want it for bait fish. These other poles are rigged up with worms, so I'll get dace, a Asian carp, it almost looks like, well, it's called the Chinese sleeper, then the Crucian carp. Okay, where's my pole? Pick up 40% out there. Drop you. All right, let the funds begin, folk. Oh, ain't that a booger? Got a fish on this one. Yep. Oh, baby. Come to Papa. Okay, we got a Chinese sleeper at 76 grams. That's bait fish. Oh, we got fish on line number 1. Okay, drop you. See if he'll come back for it. He drug it way out there, that's for certain. Oh, I gotta drop this pole. I got fish on that one. Oh, lost him. Alright, I'm going to throw some ground bait after I set these poles up. Bring in the biggers. Alright, pick it up. Fish on. Another Chinese sleeper. And these are good money. That's what I make most of my money off of, is the Chinese sleeper. Or a very, very large crucian carp. I need to recast this one because I don't like losing my tackle. Sometimes you will in those lily pads. Oh, fish on. Right there on the cane pole. He took it too. Yep, he wanted to go down. Nice. Gibble carp, 171 grams. Well, we got bites on number 2 pole. And drop you. Pick you up. Bingo. Another Chinese sleeper. And yes, if you were wondering, you can fish out a hole. You will go through all the fish that's there, and the only way to get them back is to throw out ground bait to bring others in. And man, I got 3 fish on at once. This is not good. Oh, lost his teeth. Too quick, Lawrence. Slow down, slow down. Alright, right now it's southeast and barely blowing. I love it. We might have some luck here in a second on the cane pole. Oh no, that number 2 pole is hitting real hard. There it is. Ooh, he yanked it. Ooh, nice fatty. Nice. 700 gram. Oh, even better. 897 gram. If I toss it back, they'll give me an extra 53 points, which I am going to do. Because they don't sell well. So this is actually how you gain better XP, is by chucking back the fish that aren't going to sell. That's why I keep the Chinese sleeper. They sell. Usually $1.40 a piece sometimes. Oh, fish on the cane pole. Oh, lost him. 40%. Right there. Drop it. Fish on number 1. Yo, buddy. That was too quick. Fish on number 2. Gonna have to drop you. Have no time to cast. Oh, yes. Now, before this is over, I want everybody to start mashing down their... See that? He took it as soon as it went in. Ah. How many fish I'm going to catch before nightfall? And it's at 1600 right now. And yes, they use military time in this game, which I don't understand why. Confuses the Americans, let me tell you. Come on, go for it. I know you're out there. There it is. Nice. Nice. Keep you. Perfect. Plant you. Uh-oh. Oh, he spit it. Nice. What's this? Uh-oh. Go on. Go on. Take it. You know you want it. Just hit the 1700 mark. Gotcha. Nice fish. Oh, I seen you. You rolled over on your belly. Oh, you fat beast. We got fish on this one. Sitting on the bottom. Oh, spit it. Damn it. Throw the long pole back out. The scenery here is just gorgeous. They did very well this game, especially for being an indie game. I really get into these outdoor games because there's no I'm looking for this armor, or I need this weapon, or you know, it's just wholesome good old fishing. Something out there's really hungry. It's probably a carp, the way it's hitting it. Oh no. See, that's what happens. Pole number one just hit and the bobber's underwater. So that means fish on, but I know this one's going to hit any minute, and if I see, there it is. Gotcha. Nice fish too. Alright. Let's retrieve the other fish, because it's on there. Just going to set it. Oh, no. He let the bobber come back up. He's still nibbling on it though. Yep. He's wanting what's left on the hook. Come on, take it. Take it. Don't waste my bait. There it is. Ah. I think this medium hook's too big for whatever fish that is out there. Ooh, you're a biggin. Sitting right on the bottom too. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. Oh, he just... Poor guy, he had no chance. Fish on. Man, it took it again and just spit it back up. There it is. Got you that time. Oh, he spit. Yeah, I knew it. Small fish. He ain't ever going to swallow that medium hook. Oh well, at least I know what it is now. Recast. Ooh. Cane pole. Reason why I don't have all three out right now is it's getting dark and the fish, this is feeding time. Trying to run 3 poles right here, you wind up wasting one. And if you haven't noticed yet, these are long line poles. There are no reels on them. Shoot. He took it too. Look at that. He is gone. He is hooked. Oh, he spit it. I'm going to come back out here and get him. That's where he spit it. Always put your bait back into the strike zone that it was left. And 9 times out of 10, they'll come right straight back to it. Southeast, almost a mile-an-hour wind. 18.9 degrees Celsius. Starting to drop. 1900 hours. You can hear the nighttime frogs making their noise. It's usually my cue to wrap it up. It's not that you can't night fish, it's a pain in the butt. And I'm going to show it as soon as it comes up here. Man, this carp can't decide whether or not he wants that dough ball or not. There it is. Alright, 45. Grab you. Perfect. Recast you. Perfect. They really put a lot of thought into fish habitat and where fish live, fish feed, how they do circles in bodies of water. That means they do laps. They'll be there 15 minutes, then they're gone. Won't see them for another 45. Ooh, little fish, little fish. Yeah, I think the lunkers are going down to sleep. It's that time. Yep. He wants it. You gotta have patience with this game, because if you try to set the hook right now, you're just going to lose that fish. You have to wait until it moves like that one over there on the left just did, and it's showing top face. He's on it. He's on that. This one I'm holding will go first, I already know. More likely it's going to go straight to the log. Yep. Bingo. Thank you. Keep. Put this pole away. Time to pack up. Put this pole away. Time to pack up. Hold this one because it's my last fish. It's gonna take it. There it is. Called that like nobody could before. 38.7 grams. That's a baby. I'm gonna put it back, let it grow. Alright, put this pole away. Let's go check out the campground. This is the one thing I haven't figured out yet, but I think as you progress, might be able to get you to use this. Because the one thing I don't understand is where you go when it rains, or how do you stay warm when it rains? Because there's no clothing options. The only option that I know of is this tent and the campfire. And then there's your vehicles out here. See, it hovers over and gives you the icon tent. There's your sleeping gear, kerosene lamp, axe, one match lit fire. This campground's pretty sweet. Not a lot of debris. You can do a lot of bait and spin casting in those reeds. Over here to the left, small pockets. But let's go sell our catch so I can give you an idea of how the fishmonger works and how quick you can make money in this game and level up. And you seen the time that it took me to catch those fish on a 3-pole job, and then it went to a 2-pole, and then see what we got. Oop, big old bush there. All right. Oh, 4 record fish. Huh, $2.08. I'll take it. Well, I'm up to $15.84. Give you an idea of what I have for tackle right now. I got the bamboo pole, the 2 extended poles, and my 1 spinning reel. I'll show you the different bait I have for this so far. Just these 3. I purchased these, but I can't use the popper and I can't use the spoon yet because I have to open that skill set to understand what I'm talking about. Spin fishing. You got to put points into this stuff, just like you would actual learning something. Time spent is time earned. Right now I'm at 28.8 on my float fishing. 2.2 on my spin, harvesting baits, gathering worms, 3.2, and I haven't really done anything else yet. Hopefully in the next map, which is I already have access to, is Windy Rivulet, I'll do some bottom fishing. But right now they're wanting $4.90 just for me to travel there. That means this is long distance. I got to pay for that gas. Mosquito Lake doesn't cost anything, and neither does Cottage Pond. So it's best to stick with these 2, build up your cash flow, your tackle, before you ever go to this place. The reason why is this river will mess you up. Because right now there's no current. There's no current in these 2 spots. You start trying to current fish, and you'll understand leaders, weights, so on and so on. Which I love that this game teaches you that. But anyways, just thought I'd give it a little sneak peek, see what this is like. I'm gonna definitely do a couple more episodes of this game, especially as I progressed into like level 20. But till next time, keep your worms wet and your hat on. Happy fishing. Till next time.